never bust a nut then. Bust a cap in your back. In fact, my rap snatchers never really at. I'm the Mac, so you don't need to know the Mac. My attack is purely mental and it's to not. It's meant to wake you up out of your brainwash, thick, stagnant nonsense. Or if you're persistent, you'll get your snot box bust your press up on this. I flip, post it. None of the real niggas slip. You don't know what I'm at.
Yeah, buddy.
Keep the dirty rockets here. That's his verbal weapon spit. Real, rugged, shine like a gold nugget. Every time I pick up the microphone, I unplug it on shelf with the gangster battle. Leave your nines at home and leave your skills to the battle.
Yeah, you know what it is. Yeah, let's go. What it is, that's what it is. We're going to get on deck and start talking about what we know. If you come in this live stream, I got blocked off your TikTok, guy. You got blocked off my TikTok? Okay, we're going to figure out how to get you back on. They took me down. I don't know what happened right there. Peace. I know I'm not that big on the YouTube, but we're going to go on here because, you know, they blocked me off the other channels because you know about what I say. You know, when I say what I say, they don't like what I say. The other night, we went into the Emerald Tablet 13. For the people that know me from TikTok, you know that I don't play. You know that I do truly know the origins. I'm going to tell you the things that these other people, these other platforms, they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you. Peace to the people that came in. We're just having a little chit chat because we can't go on these other platforms right now for like another week. We're hoping to get this debate with Conscious Lee. I don't think he'll show, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. You guys know our track record with those types of debates, and it's, you know, our track record is we're undefeated as far as when we're in them. But trying to get someone to show to the debate is a task in itself. You know what I mean? Because the information is too much. I literally showed where they took Jesus Christ from. And they don't want to do any of this. So I know there's no combat. It would take a lifetime to try to combat the things that I'm saying on my channel. So, hey, man. Now you get me. Now you get to check me out right now, YouTube. We're going to talk heavy. What's going on? I need y'all's participation. Go ahead and let's talk. Let's talk. You got any questions? What's your name? The person who got blocked. Put your name in the chat, and then when Sekhmet and them's in here, they're gonna see your name, and then they'll remind me. But we trying to line up some things right now. But yeah, YouTube is not really familiar with me. I have I got like 500 people on here, you know what I mean? So they're not really familiar with me on this channel, but they're gonna have to get familiar because I'm sure there's a lot of people that heard of my content, but there's certainly a lot more that haven't, you know what I mean? So, you know, if you just hearing my content, you might think I'm crazy. You literally might think I'm nuts. Literally, I was talking to my homeboy Tuttle earlier. He was saying, man, Wesley, the Atlantean. Wesley, Wesley, didn't you plant the milpa? What's up? Who was planting it? That was you, right, Wesley? Didn't you plant the milpa, Wesley? When you, okay, that was Wesley. That was you. Okay, we're gonna get you back in, brother. No worries, we can get you in there. I got you. How's that going? Good, because I know it's not in Timeri yet, right? You just got it in a planter right now, right? But when you put it in Timeri, you make sure you do it as an offering. You know what I mean? Make sure you do it as an offering, and you're gonna see how many things happen for you. You're gonna see like your growth from there. So that's a really good thing. I know a lot of people, I never heard anybody talking about the offering. You know what I mean? And that's what we need to be doing. And that's the most important thing. And that's why my channel got banned for that time, because I talk about things that they don't want me to talk about. They don't want me showing you how to die. It got stolen. I'm doing it again already. It got stolen. It got stolen. Jeez. They are vicious out there. They going over there stealing plants. Let me get you. Dang. Okay, cool, man. Yeah. What? You had some animals digging up or something? So, yeah, this platform here, obviously, you can't do any dropping no receipts in the background, but we're gonna figure out how we can get that fixed. That's why these platforms don't do as good as the other platforms, is because the green screen technology is not on this. No doubt, bro. Good. Nah, we got to constantly do that anyway. So it's not like you can, one plant ain't going to stop nothing. You got to constantly plant and constantly use it as an offering. You use your planting as an offering. I'm going to tell you something. We use the seed. We used to take the seed, right? And we would germinate it. You know how you would take a seed and you would germinate it in some water. Well, we didn't do that. We germinated with our spit. That's why the rose came. We used the rose. Because when you germinate it with your spit, in your mouth, when you germinate it with your spit, whatever you're lacking, if you're lacking calcium or anything, iron, it'll grow the fruit or vegetable to heal that. So, that's divine Atlantean knowledge, sacred knowledge. So it would grow the fruit or vegetable to heal your deficiency. We used our bath water. Like, we only ate fruits and vegetables and stuff like that for the most part back then. But we used our poop, went right into that row. So whatever row you had, your own row. You had a row, then your son, and then your daughter, your wife. You all had your own row, and then everything went back into the plants. That's how you did it. Like, you poop, you pee, your bath water, your everything, and it took on your biology, and it would heal the deficiencies. Plants are amazing, man. We're the sheep people. We're the sheep people. See, that's where that comes from. The plant. The plant is everything. We're the plant. You know what I'm saying? The she means plant. So the she, for the people that don't know and never seen me speak before, I know there's not many people in here right now, but the she is the plant. She is Tuttle She, the Tuttle She, or the Olmec. The Olmec. And I know they want to act like the Olmec are from West Africa. Oh no, the Olmecs, they're from West Africa, and they came here and did those heads and no, they did not. No, there is no. Listen, when you know about those colossal heads, right? Peace. We out here. I'm about to tell y'all something I ain't really never dropped on that on the TikTok, just because this is a new stream, and this is YouTube. So I'm gonna drop something I ain't never dropped on TikTok since we on YouTube. All right. So here it goes. Now, how do we know that the Olmecs are not from West Africa? How do we know that? How can we prove that? That's hard to do, right? You would think. But Peace. What? Peace. Tuttle She. We was just talking about this, me and Tuttle. But how do we know that? Because the Tuttle She, right? The Olmec, there was 17 heads. There was 17 colossal heads. There are still today 17 colossal heads, right? They're made out of something called basalt. 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 It's volcanic rock. You see? There is no basalt in West Africa. None. Not a lick of it. Not one trace of basalt in West Africa. And there are no pyramids in West Africa. So what makes you think there are no colossal heads there either. So where did you get that these people are from West Africa? I don't know, because you know what it is there's a guy named Vodun. There's a couple different names of him. Vodun, Vodun. He is associated with some West African tribes, but of course because we went over there and we taught them how to bend metal and things like that. One of our ancient people. That's what happened. Vodun. And then you see that same person, that same depiction of Vodun bending metal and all of that stuff, learning how to work metal and all that in the lowland Maya. So that's why they try to associate the two, but those ain't the same people. Obviously, someone came there and showed them that. You see what I'm saying? Now with the lowland Maya, they're talking about the Tuttle She showing them. They're talking about Vodun, but they're talking about him as them. Not, you see what I'm saying? And Vodun, if I am correct, I'm pretty sure I'm correct that he was a giant. He was a giant, and we know the giants are from here. There were 6 brothers that survived the flood. It was seven giants survived the flood, but 6 of them were brothers. The other one wasn't one of the brother. The other one was named Tenoch. Tenoch is where you get Enoch from. That's where you get Cain. Enoch is Cain's son, all of that crap. But really, the book of Enoch, go look at it. It's about the giants and things like that. Go look at that. You know what I mean? But that's really Tenoch. Tenoch, take the T away, you got Enoch. That's where that comes from. Tenoch is the giant who led the Aztecs out of Aslan. They don't tell you this stuff. They tell you that all Atlantis sunk. That doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that the whole Atlantis of the islands where the hub was sunk. That's not what that means. When they say all of Atlantis sunk, that means that because Atlantis is a cosmic society, but here is a global society. So when they said all of Atlantis sunk, they meant globally. Go look at any continent and you'll see that there's and islands and all of that, and you'll see that there's artifacts in the water. There's islands that sunk in them waters, and that's what they meant. All of Atlantis sunk, not both of the damn islands. That's not what that meant. That's not what that meant. That's a lie. This is Atlantis. That's a fact. Though there were 2 trading hubs, 2 trading islands hubs. One was called Aslan. That was on the south end, like that controlled the south, the western side, what we know today as the western side of the trade. You would take your boat down that coast, do the trade hub in the concentric circles, in the denoting circles they called them. And that's what Atlantis looked like. Go look what it looked like. You would go in them circles, and then around that whole thing, there's all the trade right there. You take your boat around that thing, and then you float right back up the coast or go down the coast. Same thing how it was on this side is where the Bermuda Triangle is today. The Bermuda Triangle used to be another one of the islands. That's why now that's where they shut the whole Hall of Amenti down, though. That is where the Hall of Amentis is, right there. Right there at the hub of Atlantis, right here. Like, people don't really realize that. This is Atlantis. People don't know. Atlantis is the two, they call them two islands, but we're not two islands, it's one land, not two islands. Two islands would be separated. These lands are one land, and we have islands too. Peace, 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 man. Thanks for coming over to the stream, y'all. Peace, 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 peace. Anthony, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? We got Wesley. We got we got everybody in here. Kayla, everybody. What up, y'all? Peace. I'm cool with doing just a couple of us in here, man. You know, we still learning and doing our thing, man. I say, no check to the people, man. Peace to y'all. You already know what it is, though. You know what I'm coming up here to do. It ain't up here to praise nobody's Lord. We's up here to talk. Well, we got to talk. Divine Atlantean speak. That's what we doing. So, yeah, that's for the people who act like Atlantis, the whole Atlantis sunk. No. So like I said, Aslan, no problem, Anthony. Aslan, who we got here? Coffee. Aslan sunk. Who we got in here? Halls of Amenti is where you see we know today as the Bermuda Triangle, y'all. That's where they sunk the Halls of Amenti. That's the two islands that sunk in the mainland of Atlantis. The Shius. Yeah, we about to get into them shoes. Who the Shius is. Like, for the people that just came in, like, we just went out, like, it's impossible for the Tuttle Shi to be from Africa. It's impossible. It's impossible. There's no way. They made the edifices there. There are no such edifices. They made fine edifices. Now, for the people that done seen me on TikTok, you know I done dropped those receipts to all of that. They made fine edifices, right? There was millions of them. There wasn't just some tribe, one tribe. There was millions of them. There was millions of Tuttle Shi. For the people who don't know who the Tuttle Shi is, Tuttle Shi means X-I, T-U-T-U-L, T-U-T-U-L, X-I, Tuttle Shi. That's where they took. There was a man who grew in their populations to be able to manipulate the ether again, and he became to get held in high standing, and they called him Tuttle Shisus. When you take the X away and take because they didn't have, the Spanish didn't have no J. When you take the X away, the Spanish didn't have no X. So when you take the X away and replace it with the J, that's Jesus. That's where they took the name Jesus from the Tuttle Shisus. There are people that never even heard that before, but yeah, Tuttle Shisus. But his real name was Tuttle Shisus. That's how you pronounce it, actually. But of course, they plagiarize everything. But the Tuttle Shisus is the Olmec. The Olmec. Now, another thing. They planted those rubber trees. The Panama tree, they planted that. It didn't just come up there. They acting like these things just came up there. No. They planted the rubber tree and they extracted the rubber. That's what they did. That's what they did from the Panama tree. Go check that out. Now, why is that significant? Because do you see any Panama trees over there and them extracting rubber from them? No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't see them doing none of that. Do you? I certainly don't. And like I said, peace, peace, peace. How many times do you do offerings a week? I don't do them nearly as much as I need to. Probably twice a week. I don't own land. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't have no allodial title to nothing. So I go disc golfing and things like that to be in nature and all that. So when I go out to these parks and things like that, I do my offerings there most of the time. So we're gonna be setting up a mass offering though. You know what I mean? We're gonna be setting up a joint where I speak for like an hour. We're gonna drop that science. You already know what I do with it. You know what I mean? Where I up there just talking, and then we're gonna do an offering, a mass joint. Bring your own baskets, bring your fruits and flowers. Best we're gonna do the competition, best basket and all that. You know, we're gonna do make it a time. You know what I mean? We're gonna try to do a fast beforehand, at least a day fast, 24 hours if you can, which we're gonna try to do. And then when we do the offering, we're gonna have a feast after that. You know what I mean? That's how we're gonna do that. So that's gonna be fun, man. We're gonna try to set that up. We're trying to set that up now. That's what we're working on that. So it would be great to do that at the solstice. That would be amazing. But we'll see. You know what I mean? We got to see. Working on the funding to get that done. That'd be cool, man. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done if we're going to do something like that. But check that out. Land patents may be in your family. I found many. I need to talk to you. You got to go on my joint and come talk to me because I got to figure out what my tribe is. That would be really great. Because, yeah, I'm a press it. You already know. I don't care about paperwork. I ain't no dog. I don't need nobody's paperwork to validate nothing. But that land patent's different. That beats everything. That beats everything. See what I'm saying? So the only reason why I want to find the tribes is so we can get back to them land patents, and then we can make that a little jaunt too for our people. Something where you can like, if you got it down like that, we need to talk to you so we can make this a whole setup so we can do a full business out of that because there's plenty of our people that need that done. We need the land patents, and that trumps everything, y'all. And it ain't just gonna be me. Like me getting it. You see what happened with the dude out there, the farmer guy. You want 1,000 acres by yourself, you and your wife, my man's? Like, cool, buddy, cool. You see what happened? Go on and do that. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid enough to think that dumb shit. Offerings to your ancestors, and then like, can you somebody say something else so I can see the things again? It's really annoying that disappears like that. I don't like when the Jones. I can't see anything. So yeah, what these people not going to tell you is that and I like Bill Carson too. I like him, but he not going to tell you that the Emerald Tablets was found in Mexico, buddy, not Africa. So why you keep acting like this is like this is African folklore? What are you talking about? This is not African folklore. Then we got pyramids, and these Emerald Tablets were found in the pyramids. Like, what are you talking about? That's why I don't get it. Like, what are you? When you do offers or religions, will I can't get to the bottom of that damn thing. What? When I do offerings, do I do what? Enoch. Enrich the soil also. Yeah. Well, of course, that's what that's for because you're giving it to the planet. The planet, you're recognizing that the planet, what that does is you recognizing the planet is a living being like you, and it needs to be fed too. It needs nutrition. It needs to be cared for. It needs to be loved on. You need to love it, and it's going to love you. You know what I mean? When's the last time you loved on the earth like that for real? You know what I mean? Really was like, oh, like, damn, you really neglected, bro. Really are, bro. And that's just the truth. When you go back, you're gonna see. You're gonna be like, man, where were you? Where you been at, man? These people are sucking the blood out of me. They sucking oil. The oil is the blood of the planet. They like, why ain't he like, what is going on? What are y'all doing? You know what I mean? So the people, the divine Atlantean people, and yes, it does for the people, for the person that just asked me about does it enrich the soil? Who just asked me that? Yeah, yes. The milpa planting system is something different. Now, when you're talking about enriching the soil, you're talking about terra preta. Terra preta is what we created. See, they try to separate these things, but that's where chem comes from. Chem is the people. What we did is that chem is the two things. That's what that is. Chem. That's what they call it over there, but they disguising it as that's what the terra preta is. The terra preta is what we turn. Now, when you look at Africa, so let's just do it. Look at Africa, right? That is called terra firma. Means the firm land, right? Then you go and you look up terra preta. Terra preta is the black land. See, you it don't just happen like that, though. You gotta plant that. The terra preta. That's right. It needs to be now. Yes, you're right. Well, see, the thing is there's a huge misconception in our things because this consciousness, this type of information is not part of the matrix. So we don't get funding. See what I'm saying? It's, you can't think that I'm gonna have all of it. I don't. You know what I mean? So that's where we're stuck, kind of, in some of the things we gotta try to do. We're just trying to get funding and things like that. We just don't have it. We don't have it. So it's just going to take a little bit to get it and for people to even get what we're saying. This stuff is not for everybody. Let's be real. Yes. Yeah. We're working on, we're working on as doing as much as I can. I do I do the donations, all that thing, but we need much more than that. You know what I mean? Like, so we're gonna get to it. You know what I mean? There's no. It's things will happen when they're supposed to, and all of that kind of stuff. There's no. I don't. I only point my light to the light, so I can only do so much. I can't be frustrated about it. I can just do what I can do. You know what I mean? And this is what I can do, and I can share with my people, and I have much knowledge from the universe, and I can give to you. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that until we do what we can do, and we get a collective thing going because other people in our group and our people from our people have other powers than me. See what I'm saying? It's not like I said when we had our priesthood was 12 priests and priestesses. See what I'm saying? And there was 12 underneath them. See what I'm saying? Just on the spacewalking part of it. I ain't even talking about the animals, like being one with the animals and all of that. That's a whole other priestess. That's a whole the animal energy and all of the animals. There's certain energies you got to be able to master them, Jones. Like where they're like they literally like will protect you. Like literally. So that's a whole nother Atlantean priest and priestess. See what I'm saying? So we're talking about different things. We have a lot of work to do. A lot of work. Right now in my priest and priesthood, right now, I have two people that I know. I have I'm an 11 energy of Tuttle. She is the 22 and Sekhmet is the 8. So we just right now, those are the energies we have right now. We need the other energies to fill in. There's 12 energies. We need the other 9 energies. So That's how that works. I only deal with the 11 energy. Y'all think I can deal with all of these different energies and stuff, and I'm not supposed to be doing. I deal with the 11. I'm the teacher. The 22 is the builder. See what I'm saying? That's a whole nother energy. The 33 is the seer and the healer. You see what I'm saying? Those are the Anunnaki numbers. They call master numbers today or something. But they were back in the day, they were known as the extreme good. Yeah. So, until we get into that pocket, we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. And I'm fine with that too, because I enjoyed the journey. So I'm enjoying the journey. You know what I mean? That's why I went and didn't stay in those other, people try to get me into low vibrational things, all that. I don't want to do it. Peace, Chase. What up? Peace, peace. Wow, I've been talking for half an hour already. That's all right. So I didn't want to not do nothing in Tuttle. We were talking, me and Tuttle and segment, and it was like, man, you gotta start doing your YouTube more, dog. You don't do your YouTube. Man. And I don't, because I can't drop no receipts, and I'm the receipt dropping. I got to hit you with that. I gotta hit you with receipts every time, man. But it's okay. There's people over here that somebody, one or two people might get on here and never heard none of this stuff before. It might change their life. So I know it changed my life when I started reading this stuff, and I started being guided to be in this kind of stuff. What's your number, Wesley? You got to tell me your number. That's what I'm saying. I don't know your number. You know what I mean? And that right there, and that's what I'm saying. It's a collective thing. I am a 9 energy. I've lost all born under alignment. Mercury. That's the reason why you've been in this stream. We've probably done this before, my brother. This ain't the first time you did it, man. The 9 energy, I don't know it. You know what I mean? I don't know the 9 energy. See? I appreciate that. I appreciate that, y'all. I know I got 9 people in here and 5 likes, which I don't like me. Y'all 4 of y'all people. You don't like me? You gotta axe the grind against the cause. Come on in the box then. You're lucky there ain't no box right here. Because I would let you come on in there. Why I dare you? Oh, I appreciate you. Oh, one of y'all had to be coaxed into liking me. It's like I'm I know, man. Listen, I want to open up a school. I want to do it all. It all takes funding. You see what I'm saying? I want to open a school, and then we could literally just start teaching our kids, send them through the schools, and I will make the curriculum. Literally, I will make our curriculum, and it won't be their mathematics. It will be our mathematics. We will do our mathematics the way we're supposed to do our mathematics. See what I'm saying? And we will be manipulating the ether again very quickly. Our kids will. Instead of being aspiring to be a basketball player, they'll point to that star up there. And he's like, what do you want to be when you grow up? I'm going to make one of those. No, you have to, it's your birthday and your name, full name. it's a mathematical equation. Those numbers make up the word, the mathematical word that comes to you, and then that your avatar responds to in this life. That's what that is. You see, life is you never you only seeing life from a very small perspective right now, like a very minute perspective. Like your perspective is very small. Mine is too. See what I'm saying? Until we leave our body and go become into our light body, then we can get the ether just becomes us. So then when we come back into our body again, we're imprinted with the ether that we just ran through. So now that's where you get the cocaine and the mummies and the tobacco, because they were nauseous when they came from astral projection, emphasis on the astro. 427, what was it? You're the 9. You have to go look my free numerology report. Go check that out. But yeah, that's why they used the cocaine. They chewed the coca leaf. They chewed the coca leaf, because of altitude sickness. Go look that up, man. I'm not playing with you. I'm playing around with you. That we need to know your life path number. Yeah, you do. You need to know your life path number, because it's going to tell me everything about you. You know what I mean? It's going to tell me who everything. Like, you know what I mean? Mine is the 11. I know life path 11. And I am the TheEarthSpeak. I appreciate y'all coming in and hanging with me. We're going to rock out just for a little. Yeah. Probably till like 10. Then we'll pop down. It was 6. Sure. I just got to talk to you. I don't know anything. I know Wesley, I haven't really had him too much in the box, but I know Wesley is about his business with this here. So absolutely, Wesley. We have to talk though, things like that, because we have to bounce these things off of you, because your perspective is what makes the circle. Like, we don't have a circle yet. There is no circle of Atlantean, divine Atlantean. There's people that's playing up on TikTok. There's people up there playing around. My free numerology report. You're 2. And that's what we need to be building at all of our communities. We need our Atlantean priests and priestesses. We need it. We have to have it. We go nowhere without it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Nobody's talking. Who's talking about it? TikTokers up there talking about it? Tell me which one. Tell me which TikToker is telling you need your priests to form your priesthoods and priestesses back together. Who told you that? Nobody? Who talked to you about the Bilpa planting system to try to get us back to where we got to go? It's the only way we going back there, y'all. Just when we start really, really, really not just believing, but knowing that the spiritual controls the physical, people. Spiritual controls it does. I appreciate that, Wesley. We're gonna add you into the calls then, man. Shoot segment your information, and we're gonna get up with you. Because we gotta have those calls again. We gotta have those talks, and I would like to know y'all's the school of thought and your perspective. I gotta know it. I can't move. I'm only can go so far if I don't have all of it. Just the 11 ain't gonna do it, y'all. I know, sure. I'll. Do I know in this lifetime that we'll get back to controlling the ether on this planet? Yes. While they're worrying about AI, you let them worry about AI, okay? You let them worry about AI. We got to get to this quickly, y'all. I'm telling you. They talk about nuclear war and all that stuff, but I'm going to tell you something. AI is a million times more dangerous than any nuclear war or anything like that. So we need to get to our consciousness. People just don't realize how pertinent this is. But I need to be left alone for a couple months is where I need to be. I need to be not even doing nothing for a couple months except for literally speaking, not a speaking band where I don't have to be around nobody. I have to do that. Let me tell you what I got to do to even do this stuff that we're talking about. I got to go. I can't speak for until I correct my genre. I got to align that in that time. Like there got to be I have to literally realize, man, what this is going to take for me to do. I'm doing it. It ain't going to be nothing else. Yes, but I have to go on a speaking fast. I have to go on a a fast where from food, from what I hear, what I'm seeing, everything. I have to fast the whole thing, cleanse my whole body. That right there is gonna make me ready, able to go spacewalk again. That's how you spacewalk again. When I do it and I get it all the way done, and we're gonna our divine Atlantean priests and priestesses, we're gonna do it. We're gonna show. I'm gonna show you how to do it. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we've been doing. Ain't the first time we did it. Ain't gonna be the last time neither. Ain't gonna be the last. I know that sounds nuts, but you're gonna see. Align yourself to the planet. Stop playing around. Well, listen. Now, sure, manifestation is great, but I'm gonna tell you something. When you take the teachings and you apply them, that's when it's really going. You're gonna see it happen for you. Align yourself. Align yourself back to the planet. Find the north. Find the north and put your head laying that way and your feet to the south. While you're doing that, we went over it last night. You think of your chest to your head, right? While your head is pointed north, right? You think and keep your focus there, just there. That's it. When you think, keep my focus from my chest to my head. When you lean back, you can keep your focus right there. Boom. And like that, literally, it will literally stay there. You'll feel it. You'll feel your focus stay here. Then for an hour, you do that. And then flip around and you put your feet to the north and you think of your chest to your feet. And after that hour, you will be truly aligned to the planet. Not even an accident can befall you. If you did that every day, do I even feel and see water, gods? That was a long drawn for me to read, and it went off. I don't know why, but that's how you align yourself back to the planet, y'all. These people are not going to tell you that. They're going to say, "Oh, Inky was fighting him, and then Filth was fighting the." Blah, blah, blah. They're going to say that. You know. No, man. When he's talking about these things, Thoth and it's not a person. There, it is a person, but it's symbolizing the rise and the fall of the consciousness. It's not saying that what you think it's saying. I mean, it's wild, but they got these people out there, and you see, like the consciousness. You see the consciousness thing being pushed, but you'll see like Bill Carson or something like that. Which I respect Bill Carson's knowledge, but he's surface level doing stuff with it. Maybe he knows better, but I don't know. But I know our ancestors never intended our stuff to be put out that way. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. You lying. You lying. And I don't give a damn where you been at. You see what I'm saying? But I can prove that you're lying. I can prove that you're lying and you don't know what you're talking about. I can prove it. I can prove that. You've been a lot of places, sure, but that shows me that you've been all these places and you still don't know. Shows me that you ain't that dude. Show me the ancestors ain't got you like that. They knew what you was gonna do. They know who you are. So they're not gonna really give it to you. I know. Or maybe you spacewalked. I don't know. I doubt it though. Maybe you're using this to do your spacewalks and ain't saying nothing. I don't know. What? I doubt it. Because your job is to be waking up the other divine Atlantean people. That's your job with the sacred knowledge. So I don't know. I definitely seen some of his stuff, but it just don't connect with me as much. Like I can't sit there and just watch a whole hour. No, no. Ain't nothing profound coming out. It sounds like kid stories. It sounds like just some stories. Oh, Inky was all that crap. I don't want to hear that crap, man. You don't know what you're talking about. Inky, and Enoch. You don't know what you're talking about. Like I said, Tenoch was Enoch. Enoch. Excuse me. Enoch is Tenoch. Tenoch is the giant who led the Aztecs out of when Aslan, when that sunk, that was that island. That was the island on that other side over there. The Aztecs inhabited. And then they took them off that island. It took them off that island. So they followed Tenoch. And Tenoch was being led by Mexique, the Aztec god of the cacao plant, who made the seed of the cacao plant. And he told Tenoch to tell them to change their name to the Mexica because Aslan wasn't there anymore. And it wasn't coming back. You ain't the Aztecs anymore. You're the Mexica now. You see what I'm saying? And that's what that is. That's where that came from. So that's where we're going with that. That's what it is. We got about 10 more minutes, man. If y'all got any questions, we're going to go ahead and take a couple questions. But I just wanted to do at least a little hour with y'all, man, because I know we got a couple people that's... I'm going to tell you, man, I go on TikTok, it's boring. It's boring. That's why I'm just up there just teaching our stuff, man. It's TikTok boring as hell. Long live the Tuttle She. That's right. Yo, Shield, I'm gonna be getting right at you. You already know. Peace to the Shield. Peace to the gods and the goddesses of our beautiful universe, man. Y'all are the greatest, man. Y'all the greatest people on the planet. You got the oldest bloodline, man. Like, I love y'all, and you should love on yourself for real. That's word. My people. That's why I do what I do. That's it. It don't even matter, y'all. We're gonna be all right. And I already know I know how to do all of these stuff. So we doing it. We doing it. It's gonna be something when it's really time for us to really take that path, like get on that. Because we're on the path right now. But when I'm talking about when that path get like where you gotta check the avatar. You gotta check everything that you do in the world, everything. That's going to be the challenge. When you do that, that's when it's going to really happen. Then you're going to be worthy to go and do it. Y'all got any questions? I'll take a couple questions real quick. I know they got me jammed up. We're trying to get this debate with Conscious Lee. That would be good. Word was it? Peace to the guys and the goddess. Damn right. We're trying to get the debate with Conscious Lee. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't think the man's gonna show. Like, I don't think he's gonna show. Oh, we get ready to do that. That offering is gonna be so lit. We're gonna set that up nice. I'm gonna do a nice presentation for y'all. Like, just me teaching real quick. We're gonna do like a little hour real quick. I'm gonna make it good though, where it's nice and entertaining. And you already know how I do anyway. Our Johns are never boring. We be in there for 4 hours, and I just go up the dome with it. You know what I mean? So, and but if we do something like that, I'll write some stuff down so we got a nice little John. We got a nice little, because there's a lot of things that we can really still haven't been said yet. I know y'all like, damn, there's a lot that we just like, the hits just keep on coming. But yeah, because we literally dropped so many profound videos, y'all. Like, this is what we doing. You can feel it now. Yeah, I feel it now. I can't wait to be around everybody. That's going to be a beautiful thing, man. Well, that's where we're going to network and be able to see that, look, we can do some things, man. Yeah, the earth is getting a little tired, man. And I appreciate y'all coming in. Ancestry money. Burning ancestry money. I don't know what that means. How do I feel about burning ancestry money? I don't know what that is. I need to be a part of it all. Yeah, we all. Yeah, and you will be. You will be. Hopefully this can turn into something we can do a couple times a year, and have the different TikTok speakers come up. That would be really cool. Like, you know what I mean? That would be a really cool thing. Like, so, and all the proceeds go to us funding our own stuff. We know that's the whole thing. Like, we need to make money. We need to make money so we can do accomplish things. We're not making no money, we're not accomplishing nothing. Like literally, we need to go get land. That land is a couple $100,000. We need an allodial title. We need to just not just only have land patent, not just have our land patents, because you don't know where the land patent is going to be at. I know where we have to have land at. My bad, I ain't get to read that. Can you put that back up again? Just put a letter in the comment or something. We need land in the Ozarks, y'all. That's where we need land. The Ozarks. I'm gonna tell you, man. When it go down, you're gonna have to be at the high ground, or you done. I truly have the knowledge and wisdom of what we need to do and what our ancestors did to in these types of times. I don't know why I know this stuff. I just been. I know. I know why. I know I did it before, but I know what we need to do. We need to get up in the mountains. We need to get up in the mountains, and the energy that already showed me that. Showed me exactly where to go. I know where to go. We gotta go up in the mountains, y'all. Right up in the Ozarks, plenty of freshwater streams, freshwater lakes, all kinds of everything up there. No major city. You look at the land there, you're just gonna blow your mind. You look at the land there, it's gonna blow your mind. I appreciate that, Wesley. I mean, you've been following me. You know, you've been following me for a long time. You already know like the things. So that's the surface level stuff that I be talking about in my mind, y'all. I can't even really go on there because you see what happens when I do. I broke down how to die the other night. They flipped out on TikTok and banned me. You see? They just not gonna get it. They're gonna take it as literal. They're gonna take it as, but I'm teaching you a good thing. I'm teaching you how to die. I'm teaching you the best thing you could ever be taught. I am releasing you from the fear of death. I am helping you conquer it. It is not over you. Death is not over you. That's why it's so important to know this stuff. Because death is not over you. Hell no. You slap the shit out of death. Death is an event in your time and space only. Your avatar, that's nothing to be afraid of. People are afraid of the unknown. When you know, then you can use it. See, that's what's important here. We need to teach our children, then they can be very powerful. You don't have the fear, no fear on you. You don't want that. Of course, you want to make a calculated risk and things like that. I'm not saying don't just go out there, go balls to the wall, and do stupid things. I'm not saying that. I'm saying don't move from fear. You see, like in this whole planned programmer, when they did the John to people and they put it on TV everywhere, they used fear. Everything is fear based in their society because it's the blood sacrifice. So it's fear based to get you to move right or left. And you see, they knew that fear in a lot of ways and a lot of people's minds will outweigh their love. Yes, that's right. And it allowed me to connect with y'all. So it's not all bad. We gotta use our words better. You know what I mean? Use get a different platform for different things. Everything ain't for every platform. I'm really learning that. So, I'm really new to this computer stuff, y'all. My light being don't connect to computer stuff, not to this stuff, not to AI. Like we didn't do that crap. Our stuff was way stronger than that. That's a tin can. You know what I mean? We was space dwellers, man. We wasn't in, man. Look, he tells you in the tablet. He was like, he tells you a certain place is the keys to the spaceship. The spaceship, your spaceship. You have a spaceship. You gotta get on the pyramid. I told y'all. that's something else. Though. You gotta get on the pyramid to do that. But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming in, man. That's the whole John. That's what I got for y'all tonight. So I appreciate y'all coming in, man. I'm gonna pay divine honors to the ancestors, to the earth, and to our planet, and to the universe. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, peace to the gods and the goddesses.